Hi friends, what up? I hope you're doing well. Today is about the 35 1.4 Sigma version for Sony E-mount and the pictures I took with it. Right now I'm filming on the A7 III with the 5518. I haven't filmed myself with the 55 before, like, ever. I'm just trying and see how it looks like. And the sound is recorded with this little audio thingy, which is a, I don't know, Pork something. It's pretty neat. I must say, 35 is my favorite lens ever. I had it before on my 5D Mark III, and I sold it and got the Sony version. Could have used an adapter, but I tried it in the camera store and it didn't work at all. This focus was so super slow, and the native 35 version was way better. And what I like the most is that you have like a broader environmental view in your pictures, but at the same time you have a great bokeh at 1.4 and a great separation from the background, which is like super smooth but still subtle if you take full body portraits, and this is what makes it special to me somehow. Yeah, and also the eye autofocus works super fine with 35. It's fast, it's on point, it's super good. Focus in general is not the fastest, but quick enough. The autofocus performance compared to, let's say, the 28 f2 or the 85 1.8, it's slower, sure, but it's still pretty accurate. For wedding photography, it's still totally fine. If the bride is coming down the aisle, you can easily follow focus with continuous autofocus and tracking and eye tracking. It's dope. It's good. It works perfectly. Now, sure, what I don't like about it is that it's big and heavy. So, guys, this is me sitting there trying to record this video and just starting to daydream. It happens to me all the time. Like, I'm sitting there and just sitting there, and my camera is recording like 8 minutes in 4K in HLG3, and it takes up like 8 gigs or something on my drive. So yeah, what I don't like about it is that it's pretty. And then I randomly start talking again. It's so funny. I really hope that they bring out G Master 35 1.4, which should be similar to the 24 1.4, which they already have, because this one is like super lightweight, like 400 grams or something, and this is like 600 something, 700, I don't know. I'd love to have like a 35 1.4 G Master with the new design and lighter design and stuff. That would be dope. I would probably spend like $1,800 for that lens. I wouldn't care. I'm just starting to save up right now. That would make sense, yeah. But other than that, this is like the perfect 35 1.4. Quality is super dope for every situation. And for video people, I mean, the focus ring. And I mean, for video people, the focus ring is super smooth. It's not too long of a spin, you know. You can get around the whole focus spectrum in like one swipe. The first pictures here are just pictures from the everyday life, from friends and stuff. Next one would be a wedding. It is one of my favorite weddings yet. His style was super cool, her style super cool, super nice people, the whole family just lovely. The getting ready photos were just stellar. I love doing these, and the ceremony was super nice. Oh yeah, and somehow this shot with the shoes, I love that shot. Somehow I love it. And this one as well. They were just so overwhelmed and joyful when they were welcomed by their friends in the location after the shooting. And this guy is so cute. I mean, look at this. Like, he's like super happy. We're doing like these group pictures, and he's super happy with his huge glasses. And then someone tells him to take them off. And after that, he's like super sad. Oh, it's so funny. These pictures are one of the things that make wedding photography so great and makes it so valuable, having a photographer who can capture these pictures. Not just me, but anyone. Like, there are many very, very good wedding photographers. If you're in the position to choose your wedding photographer, look at their portfolio and don't just look at the candid shots they do, but also at the pictures where like funny moments happen and they're able to catch these and freeze these moments for you. Like in this picture, what I said about the separation, background separation, this subtle one, this is taken at f1.4, and there is a super little pop to it. She's pretty far away from the camera, and if I would go just a little closer, the bokeh would increase. But even on this distance, it has just this little slight bokeh, and this is what is only happening at 1.4. If I would have the 35.1.8 Sony version, this picture wouldn't have the same feeling to it, because the background wouldn't have this subtle separation, I think. This is your average toilet selfie, right? This year was a super fun family shooting, and they had pretty good coffee. It was a joyful day with such a good weather. That's a little fashion shooting for a brand. These are some pictures I took with my best friend in Berlin. So as you can see in this picture, this is like my favorite distance for portraits with the 35 from a subject. You can still see what the background looks like, but it's still like super separated, and the quality of the bokeh is what makes it beautiful and non-distracting. Because if you show people this picture with 35.1.8, the background would be more distracting. They couldn't tell the difference what lens has been used, but it's the feeling you have immediately when you look at a picture, and this is what makes the difference. Like with the 1.4, this slightly more smooth bokeh is making your eye more calm, like watching this or looking over this picture. And if the background would be more distorted, more distracting, more busy, the bokeh would be more busy, it wouldn't have such a comfortable feeling looking at the picture. Do you know what I mean? Like, does it make sense to you? I hope so. Can you hear like the construction people down out there? It's super loud. This goes like this is going on for weeks, but it's fine. They're doing good stuff, I think. Good people, good people. Thank you, construction people. Yeah, so these are some of my thoughts on 35. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day.